Hey, hello everybody, my name is Goodboy and welcome to my video on what I believe will be a 12 win with Priest. As you can see, I don't get the benefit here in terms of the gold yield, but nonetheless the mechanisms are exactly the same in casual as they are in heroic. You might not get quite as good players potentially, but essentially a 12 win in casual is a 12 win in heroic. It's the same kind of thing. Now this here is what's one of the forbidden combinations. There's two ways: there's the Fire Shaper and then Spell Reduction, or there's the Divine Illumination passive, which is when you cast your first Holy Spell in a turn, discover a card from your class, and then the Orb of Revelation, when if you first discover a turn, produce a cost of spells in your hand by 1, not less than 1. So obviously, if you think about it, you're going to trigger that most turns or every other turn, so you're reducing the cost of even your most expensive spells, which is here Soul Mirror in this case, and Locusts, down every single turn. So for example, I've played Locusts for about 3 mana or something. I mean, you know, there's not much point in bringing it lower than that without just ending the game. So those are the two. That's the two combinations there. Now your odds of getting Divine Illumination with this particular deck so far appear to be about 1 in 3. So 1 in every 3 matches you should get it, but I haven't fully field tested it to be sure. And then Orb of Revelation, because your second passive, it really depends on what you get in terms of your draws. I was very lucky, I got no extra minions. If you don't get any extra minions and you get an extra Discover card, because there are like 2 or 3 Discover cards in there, it will give you Orb of Revelation. Or it's more likely to give you Orb of Revelation as an option. So that's kind of how it works. The deck description will of course be in the link below. But it works on the basis, obviously you've got your Mind Tether there, you've got, it's very hard not to have a deck that doesn't have Shadow Word Void in there. You've got a few Discover cards for like reduction, stuff like that, like here. But principally, what you're doing is you're reducing the cost of your cards until eventually you get Void Touch Attendant. And then, my variant's slightly different now because I use Gift of Luminance, which there's 3 in this deck, and you can discover it because it's a Holy Spell. Or you can discover it anyway, but it's a Holy Spell, so it helps with your discovery. And essentially, you build these up in your deck, apply it to, where is it, Void Touch Attendant, and then you have about 4 or 5 on the board, then you play about 3 or 4 spells. If you get Bag of Coins, that is even better. And obviously you've got your typical healing ability, and you activate your Embrace the Shadow in the early game, and then burn them with that. And that's essentially the mechanism. Anyway, so let's take it on. Alright, okay, so quite a lot of holy spells in there, which leads to discovery, which, you know, yada yada yada. I mean, probably don't need that. I'm keeping that in there because that's draw card, and that's an early discover card, so that's why I left it in there. That doesn't really need to be in there in the early game. That's actually a pretty good start. What you want to look out for in the early game for sure is discover. Ooh, this should, ooh! Ah, I can't use this anymore.
I only need 1 shot.
But I can use this.
Oh, it says explode!
Yeah, that changes the dynamic quite a bit. There's palm reading. I am going to go ahead and enhance this one. And then if you discovered restored health this turn, which is likely discover a spell from your deck. I'm picking that for draw card. I'm not especially panicked about...
Just keep casting!
But I'm going to have to save this till turn 5 in order to burn the board. Look at all that spell damage as well. This isn't a particularly scary build, but this will be heavily spell orientated. There we go. So this gives me the opportunity to restore health and then discover a card from a deck. Okay. I could discover a dragon, or I could discover a Death Run minion. I think I'd rather do that. Sweet. So what we're looking for is either locusts. Actually, we're at 8 cards, that's fine. Yeah, so what we're looking for is locusts. Essentially, that's our game ender. Failing yeah, actually, with spells, it's all spells, so yeah. Oof. I do have quite a lot of sustain, but I'll be honest with you, this is actually getting a bit out of control. Not to pack too early on, but she hasn't got a draw card, so it's not super stressful, but you kind of have to manage it. Holy Fire, great card. Alright, Locusts. So if you don't get Locusts, what you can do instead... Soul Mirror. Or, let's have a look. She still has 4 health. Okay, I suppose I can get that guy there. Alright, we got something going on here.
What a day for a backstab.
I'm having a tough time with these guys, am I right? I mean, look at this. The abuse. Yeah. We have to take drastic action. Gift of Luminescence. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best way of doing it, but I suppose it'll do for now. Reduce the cost of everything in the deck by 1. Ah, that's a good one. What a shame I can't play this turn. I don't think with 3 cards in hand and 5 mana we have to kill me. But... And I've got a lot of restore next turn, but nonetheless, I have been surprised before. And they have no card, they have no spell improvements, so nothing to worry. Oh, actually, this has been triggering, actually. Secrets are so annoying. Never attack a mage. Right, I don't care about this, so let's see if there's a counter spell. Restore 8 health to the enemy hero. That actually is a hilarious combo with that. Okay, so it's not that. Let's do this one. And then we'll do this one. I will most certainly be taking that one. And that just gives us a bit more breathing space for now.
Come, pray with me. Get out of my way.
So we're playing probably this one next. Assuming, of course, I don't die, he has reduced the cost of spells quite significantly with his little thing. But I wasn't actually expecting for my health to drop this much. Nice lifesteal. Yeah, that's exactly what I would have done. Initiation. Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to shadow. Can I actually. Is it worth me discovering first? No. So blow this guy up. Then we'll do this one. Cool. Alright, fine, we'll do that one. Oh my gosh.
shot.
Ah, great power word, well done. Okay, so again, I can't risk counterspell screwing me over. And that's why we do it. Alright, let's see what we got.
The light shines brightest.
Well, better late than never. Anyway, I'm going to need to discover something that helps me clear the board or helps me with health. And that will do it. And then I will have this guy here. Let's see what he does. Nah, not ideal, but...
You cannot quell our flames! Job's done. Get out of my way.
Now at this point, he obviously uses poison majig. Man, that is cheap. Ooh. Yeah, I was going to say, not all face, thank you very much. Oh, now you got a dilemma. At this point I feel sufficiently panicked to spin the wheel of Yogg. I don't know what it does, to be fair. What's this do? Interesting. I still feel incredibly nervous depending on what he top decks, because he can just literally top deck, deal 10 damage, and I'm done. Oh, actually, he's got 9 mana, so he can't kill me with that, at least. But there are spells that will do a similar thing with a similar impact.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Oh, great. Something low impact. Swish. Yeah, it's kind of regaining life or anything. Oh dear. Alright, so... I actually want to start clearing the board because I have face smash.
Hearthstone coming up.
Let's see what we can get out of this guy actually. Oof.
As you command.
Great card. Great
I
card.
only need one shot.
Okay. So again, just out of range if he has drawn a top. I deal 10 damage to the face card. Ooh. Nicely done. Although I probably didn't realise it actually helped me. Interesting. Yeah, that's... it is a bit risky doing this, I'm not going to lie to you. Because Because what I could do, for example, is play this guy and then start doing spells. But I don't have many spells. So it's all going to come down to the top deck. Oh no, he could. But instead of being mature about it, he's just decided to rage quit. Or maybe get lagged like I did. There we go. I told you it was slow. That's the reason why I've not done more recordings. I will most certainly take the draw card, thank you very much. And unless it's... Well, no, this one's quite interesting. Because technically speaking, with my Gifts of Luminescence, I could make quite a lot of those, but yeah, no, it's silly.
Elusia versus Terralion.
Interesting.
Priest should be devoted to the light. Yet you lurk in
Right,
the
I don't actually really want Thought Steal. It's a good card generally, but I'd want that against priests, mages, maybe demon hunters. Definitely not this guy, who's almost likely going to spam out a bajillion minions. I'm not aware of any decks where it's something else, so yeah, so heavy legendaries quite quickly on. Alright, let's do this. That's probably going to be quite useful for me, which puts me in a dilemma, but then lots of options in that one.
job done.
And of course, you can always discover more. There's like 3 in my deck or whatever. No, 2 in my deck, sorry. Nice. Oh, sweet. That's right, you get 2 discovers off that one. Swap hands and decks for your opponents on the next turn. That could be hilarious in this case. But I'm going to skip with this one. It's good like anti-control card, but I'm expecting that predominantly he'll just have big minions, so yeah, okay. Nice. Good card that. Shame them root out standard really. Alright, what we got? Alright, I'll take that now because, you know, the principle. Currently I have no means of discovering next turn, so I'm going to leave this for now. But the guy just thinks this guy's such an idiot. Alright, let's do it. Why not? Come this far. Well, that's quite a good card. And it's a Discover card as well. Is it holy? It's nothing. Okay, alright. I have a deck of 5 cards, which is completely unacceptable. That's a shame. Right, if it's Locusts next, I'm going to cry. Still winnable, but mistakes have been made, shall we say. Big, 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 big. Oh, good, good. Literally perfect. Alright, so I'm going to steal her and destroy her, obviously.
I'm the monster.
And then, thank you. And then, I mean, I'm quite tempted, to be honest, to make all the minions in my deck copies of this. I mean, yeah, who cares? I mean, that's got draw cards, so maybe not that guy. Alright, let's discover a spell. Yeah, I didn't really get value out of that one, did I? Alright, let's make this guy holy.
Be quick.
There we go. That's a holy spell. It's probably worth waiting until next turn because it's literally waiting a holy spell. It's actually going quite well. Now, of course, 6 mana, there's plenty of board clear options. Well, not as many as you might think, actually. I can be done in a few minutes, though, if that's what you need. Gosh. Man. Alright, what have we got? That's not gonna cut it, mate. So glad I got that.
Time is against me.
Nice. Alright, let's see what he's got. Oh, it's Yogg. Good old Yogg. What did I get instead then? Oh no, random targets. That sucks. Thought we had Rush. That's annoying. Okay. I can definitely sustain the damage. And let's do this guy here. It's more of a horror film, aren't they? Oh, he's low. He's going to need some sustain. Or to kill me. He has 18, 20... Oh, gosh. He can bring me down to 10 health. Dang. Okay, that was maybe a lapse in judgment there. Yeah, 18, 24 damage. He just needs 8 to kill me. Okay, well, he's not going to be doing that then. I think sometimes when you put them in this kind of position, 32 health, you know, lots of minions on the board, they're on 5, you know, I think it's easy to think, oh, no way. And then actually it's like, no, you... Ooh, look at that. I mean, that is beautiful.
Time is against me.
Do I not get any to my face? Come on, have a guy out here. That, but let me look at that. That is, oh. Well, at least it wasn't my face. So I need 5 spells. I've got 4. I know he's lost, so I can just say well played.
Competition is fierce, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah, that one seems fun. 1, 2. Need something guaranteed play. I mean, we want to do Soul Mirror, don't we? Let's do Soul Mirror. I mean, I'm toying with him really. It's, you know, it's cruel.
Be quick.
And then goodbye.
Ariella and Judah have been slug hunters in the garden and their hands are caked and we can't remove it. We've got a scrubby rush.
Okay, so unless it's 3 draw cards, which it is not, these are really average, you don't take it. Alright, theoretically, this will be the last match. So early, the way this deck, in theory, well, a Death Rattle deck should work, is that in the early game, they unload an insane level of Death Rattle minions that you can't deal with. Yeah, which is kind of what he's got. Although this is ridiculous. Sweet. Alright, let's take a risk. Oh man. Yeah, on reflection I should use this really. Oh well. That's not too bad. That's manageable. That's the worst I have to face. We're good. Not gonna lie to you, I've had a better run. A 1/2 cost minion. In this particular, normally I wouldn't go for it, but in this particular case, that has exceptional value. And this guy's health is much better. Waiting for a big ticket item. No, that's not a big ticket at all. I'm going to use this because I want to continue to discover holy spells. Oh, wow. That's very hard to say no to. Alright, cool. I'm not attacking because, well, I don't care if he puts that in his deck. By all means, mate, have that spell. Enjoy it. Merry Christmas. Blah, blah, blah. Ah, what a great card. Alright, let's see what this does for us. Ah, and that is exactly why I did what I did, Your Honor, Your Officer, whatever. Alright, so I'm going to do that.
I've got the beast in my stead.
So far, based on what's happening, I feel like I'm going to win. Alright, I stand corrected. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that looks good to me. Sweet. Alright. Every time a spell is played, yeah, okay, good. So we'll draw 2 cards. Ah! Ha! If only you were there sooner. Brilliant. And then let's see who lives. He did not live, unfortunately. Recording.
I asked you to do the kitchen and you've not done it and I'm out
I've
there
done the
battling all the
kitchen.
kids. No, you haven't. What's all the plates on the side then, Sam? Plates everywhere, Sam. You haven't done dishwasher.
You want to
and
load
I'm-
dishwasher?
Judah's killing the baby out there and I'm dealing with it, losing
Right,
my
I'll deal
voice.
with this. It's fine. Oh my gosh, I tell you what, that's how he's been winning. This guy right here. Alright, okay, so what have I got? We've got 10 on the board. Ooh, ooh, could this be lethal? Could be now. Whoa, wrong one. Might be worth getting this guy, to be honest. Only reason being that that needs to die. Yeah, we can have this guy as well.
Be quick.
Oh dear, running out of time. So give this guy one there. Necrotic this guy. Give this guy a buff. Restore some minions. Restore health. And then this guy can randomly attack. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Oh no! Oh! Oh man! Oh no! No, that was a disaster! Oh, I've just lost the game. Well, probably. That was literally the worst possible result that could have happened. Very frustrating. Well, back to square one. Wonder what it's going to be. Oh, I'm shocked. Right, I'm going to need something great. That I can't play. Alright, so I made an error there. I admit that now. You know, mistakes are made. He could win the game because of this. Unless I top deck some Locust or something like that. Gift of Luminance. I will take Gold Steel. Because it's better than being slapped in the face. What is this? Alright, no, straw card.
Pray with me.
Shadow Visions will do. Mirror, Soul Mirror should do the trick. Okay, alright, the comeback is real. And it's Shadow, unfortunately, so I won't get any holy triggers off it. There we go, and then he's going to trust his luck. Not very lucky. Sorry, Jim. See what you're doing there, Jim. See what you're doing there. Have some of this. So I feel like I'm ahead at this point. It's been a bit topsy-turvy. Oh, I'm behind again.
Get these relics to the hold!
Nothing but a bunch of big birds!
Lovely. Oh, nice. But that was the only one then there anyway, so... Nice. Ah, thanks.
That was very useful.
Oh, thank goodness, card roll.
In the dark, the light shines brightest.
Kind of ironic, really.
Cry shall echo for eternity!
And we got... Ooh, good card if I had the spells. That's tough. I'm really glad he regen me, though. What have you top deck then, Jim? What have you top decked? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's good board control there. I agree with what you're doing. It would be a lot smarter if he actually killed that, to be honest. Rest in the face, I guess. Right, we need a spell that can target this guy. That's what we're looking for. Or locusts. At any point, locusts will do. Well, maybe not right now, but you get the gist. Hysteria. Okay. That'll have to do. Oh, he died. How tragic. Here we go. What did we get? Perfect. This guy here. Come on, targetable spell. Targetable spell.
Light the way.
That might be right. I'm loath to do it, but it might be what's required.
Play your mind.
To finish the game.
Safe and sound.
Because I don't think I'm going to get a lot of spells that I draw out. In fact, I think I've won. I think I've won.
I must return to the field.
Whee! And there it is, everybody. I was probably going to say I'm going to restart my game now. Oh, it's not. Excellent. 12 wins. Irritating that I don't get to open the chest. It just takes it away and bumps up my rating there. But there it is, 12 wins. Alright, everybody. Well, thank you very much for watching. And please, of course, as always, like, subscribe and share. Thank you very much. Goodbye.